Hey, fool. Hey, fellow fools. April Fool's Day. Happy New Year. I think most of you probably already heard this or know this. Pope Gregory changed the calendar, which April should really be the first day of the year. Anyways, I'm going to head out on my road trip still, my move, and I didn't want the morning to slip away without doing an April Fool's reading, because the Fool is the first card in the tarot, and the Fool is somewhat innocent and playful and creative. He has his little dog there with him. I'm using this to, the box for my tarot is holding up my phone, so let's hope it doesn't, we don't have a tower moment with that. But I just wanted to see what comes through, pick a card for us on this new day, new dawn, new day. And I was thinking about how calendars and being regimented routines can be very beneficial and grounding and having that rhythm, but also where I am more, I need to get a little more regimented like that. I have a little bit better routine. But I like to create with the universe and stay in the flow. And I think that's what the Fool's doing. He's taking a leap of faith. So one thing that's come through, and I'm just going to do this right now. I was guided to switch it up the way I have been shuffling the cards. Okay, that came out. I'm walking away. This is the Eight of Cups. I'm walking away from a routine, something I just do. It's now become muscle memory, second nature, and I'm going to switch it up. So this is an example. I receive with my left hand, so I should be receiving the cards. They told me to switch it up. You know, my guides, my higher self. So this is not easy for me. I've done it once a minute ago to see if I could do it, and we'll see what comes through. But I want to receive with this hand. And I'm using this as an example of what we can do, is switch up our routine. Maybe be present in the moment more and just seize that moment, even if it's not part of your routine or your what you normally do, because that's how we create, is being open to listen. Let's see if this even works. Okay, I'm gonna have to practice this. I'm very right hand dominant, and I'm going to take the card that fell. Defeat. I'm being defeated right now on camera. Not that it matters. I don't really care. I appreciate you being here. I do care. But if I make a fool of myself, it's okay. It's the Fool. That's what the Fool's all about. It's kind of a continuation from yesterday's playfulness and laughing at ourselves. Okay, so King of Wands, the Empress, Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, childhood, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is different too, because I got a cluster of cards, a spread here. You might not know moving forward what the outcome is going to be when you change something up, but you're like when you were a child and you were relearning things. That's how you'll become abundant, because there's no controlling anymore. You know, she doesn't know where she's going. But using your wand to create, and using the moments, using the energy that flows in with optimism as a leader of your life, instead of going about day by day by day by day the same thing. Spirit's reminding us to be a little bit like the Fool and take that leap of faith. And there's the Knight of Pentacles. Ambitious, a hard worker, right? So there's something to be honored with your routine, with your hard work, with your ambition, with your steadfastness, with all that. But sometimes it's good to just create with the moment and switch it up a little. take a methodical approach and you will achieve your dreams. So this is true. This is contrast to what I'm saying, what I'm feeling in this moment. There's no right or wrong. Everybody's different. I'm just bringing up a new point on switching it up. All right. This is a challenge for me. This is a challenge. Oh, see, I'm in a habit. I'm in a habit of doing something a certain way. Let me see if I can get card by card. Okay, I'm getting it. The Hangman came out. I'm getting a new perspective. I'm just showing you a new perspective. If you switch something up, maybe the outcome will be a different outcome. Okay, grief, heartbreak, loneliness, removal. The Three of Swords. Wow. You know, maybe you've already switched some things up in your life and you're processing a lot of grief because you have a new perspective. Okay, let's get one more card. Any advice on today, seizing the day? I feel like something's going on in the universe with this. I've got a strange feeling right now. There's going to be some grief. There might be some kind of event or something that we're going to get a new perspective. I have a weird collective energy coming through. This card is the Emperor. We've got the Empress and the Emperor. Remember, you're the creator. You're the authority of your life. Okay. Any advice or clarity on this energy I'm feeling all of a sudden? I'm still going to continue. Even as difficult as this is, I'm going to continue to receive with my left hand and do this the opposite of what I'm used to. Seven of Cups. A lot of choices. You've got so many choices, so many areas to look at. You're not sure what to do. So maybe it's overwhelming to be out of your routine. So you just choose one thing to change up. Let's say you brush your teeth with your left hand versus your right. Or you know, it's funny, I had this conversation with somebody recently. He said, I asked, what shoe do you put on first? You know, we had this conversation and he said, I don't remember what he said. Let's say he said left first. And if I accidentally grab the right, I stop and we'll do it the other way and put the left foot on first because that's what's comfortable. That's what it is. We're getting out of our comfort zone. Now look I'm talking and not even thinking about this and I started shuffling a little better. So I got out of my comfort zone and let's see if anything else comes out around this. This is for somebody. This might be a specific message is all. If what you're doing isn't working for you, switch it up, you know. Just one thing at a time. You don't have to get overwhelmed by it. Okay, Spirit, any clarification? I want some clarification on the energy that came through it passed. There was some type of grief moment on the collective. The Magician. Yeah, there's some magic tricks going on. Just like switching up the freaking calendar on us. They did that. There's 13 moons, 13 cycles, 28 days a month. They switched it up to dysregulate our system. And that's what this message is about, switching up something that can dysregulate your routine system. Taking a leap of faith, being like the fool. Being the magician in your life, your power, embodying your power. You have the power to change what you need to change. Anything you imagine, you can make real. Okay, so there's different perspectives, different ways to look at this. Look at already, I'm getting a little better at this. This is a very multi-layered reading. I just thought I'd pull one card for April Fool's Day. I love to see people take a leap of faith. And that doesn't have to be religious. That is a leap of faith in themselves. Staying empowered, being courageous, taking a leap of faith in their life. Yeah. Two of Cups. Balanced. Unity. Open your heart and receive the love from others. So I hope you received something in this message. Thank you for being here. Pass it along. Put your perspective in the comments. I really want to know. This is a collective group. And Happy New Year. Okay, when I went, after I ended that, I realized one card had fallen down, and it's the Emperor. So we've got the Empress, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. What if one day you're walking to work and you're taking the same exact route? Is it route or route? Okay, you're rooted in your routine. And you go the same way every day, but one day you switch it up. You might bump into somebody. You just might change the direction of your entire life. All right, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.